You know what, people? I started off trying to be really cheesy, trying to be really hyper and going, yay, hello. And then I kept stopping my video because I want to talk about honesty. And I realized I was being fake. I realized I was putting on a show for you. And yeah, to some extent, YouTube and all of this stuff is all about putting on a show. I mean, I've got two massive bright lights staring right at me to make my face look as good as it can be. And I will probably use one or two filters to make my face look less ugly than it actually is. And yes, you can only see the top half, so you can't see the massive stomach that would like engulf the whole picture if I did. So yeah, the media world is all about lies, deceit, dishonesty. So it felt really stupid to be making a video and putting on a show for you and then saying about honesty. So I'm going to try my best to be as honest as possible. And that means I have to be very, very blunt with you. I'm not very good. I am not perfect. I make lots of mistakes. I am a hypocrite many, many, many times in my life. I'm not a great Christian. I'm not a great friend. I still haven't got my head in order. And, well, sometimes I am really hyper, sometimes I'm really low, and sometimes I'm somewhere in the middle. Why is it important to be honest? It's important to be honest because honesty produces freedom. When you're honest, it allows people to understand. When you're honest, it allows you to not be hiding things. When you're honest, it lets people trust you and know you and love you. I have a friend who shares a lot of stuff with me. And one day he was telling me some stuff and I was like, wow, I'm honored that you told me this. And he turned around to me and said, well, Matt, honestly, I tell you things that I don't tell my family. I was like, why is that? And he said, because you're honest about yourself and your own weaknesses and how messed up you've been in the past. And I think if he's prepared to be this honest with me, I can't hide anything from him. And our friendship is probably one of my best friends, and one of my closest friends, and he probably knows more about me than many people. And honesty is what gave us that connection. Then there is past relationships. I am single because I messed up and because I made stupid mistakes and because I stopped being honest, both with the person that I loved at the time and myself. But when we were at our best, the things that attracted her to me and me to her was the ability to be honest with each other. Then it comes to other things, because honesty is key to success for everything. When you are at work, my first job was a paperboy. I then became a Saturday job. I then became assistant manager, and eventually I became manager of the same shop. And when I spoke to people that gave me the job and the work, and they turned around and said, Matt, we know we trust you because you're honest. I was like, I'm just a paper boy. But they were like, yeah, but you're honest. We trust you. comes to exams and schools and educations, when I tell teachers that I was struggling, they'd invest in me. They knew I wasn't out for attention. But it's not all about honesty to other people. Sometimes you've got to be honest to yourself. Success in exams, success at work, success with your mental health, success in your home life, success in your friendships. You have to be honest about where you are and what you want. Because if you're not honest, you're living a lie. Now, historically, people have been scared to tell the truth about mental health, about sexuality, about their intelligence, about what they do for a living. And we live in a culture where people are freer now than ever before about telling people about themselves. And yet, we all still hide things. We all still live a lie. We all still are scared to let people know the real truth about what's going on in here and what's going on in here. 2019 is a year which you can be successful at. Number one thing you need to do if you are going to succeed in anything this year is learn to be honest. It's tough, it's not easy, but when you do, you will get freedom. How do you do it? First, look at yourself and ask yourself, what am I hiding? What do I really desire? What do I really feel? What do I really know? Where are my strengths? Where are my weaknesses? And ask yourself, what am I hiding from other people? Then choose one or two trustworthy people and be honest with them. I don't know if this makes sense. I'm not going to do a second draft because I don't want a fakeness. All I am saying to you, to anyone that's watching this, I still believe that each one of us has amazing potential. I still believe each one of us has a God-given ability to be the best and to achieve amazing things. But to do that, we have to be honest. And that's scary. Please, consider being honest with yourself and with other people and becoming known as someone who is trustworthy, honest, humble, and respected. Have a great day. Thanks for watching. Press the like button, subscribe, and yeah, I will be back with even more videos talking lots and lots of rubbish like this again in the future. Bye for now. Let's be real.